It's a very interesting conversation. I've had to speak to a lot of the parties in this whole matter. And I come to this conversation from the fact of a health leader and who thinks failure does not get rewarded. So as far as I'm concerned, removing the person with the ultimate responsibility, if failure is perceived to have happened, is the right decision by the ultimate decision maker. But then you have to go back to what Richard has been saying in the studio, which is what has occasioned the failure. Is the failure ultimately the CEO's responsibility? If that's yes, then the sacking is absolutely unquestionably right. If there are other mitigating circumstances to the firing that are beyond the scope and the reach of the CEO, then you can question the judgment of the ultimate decision maker, which in this case is the health minister. But even then, you ask yourself, if these are the mitigating circumstances, what has the person who is in charge of the facility done about it? If you know these things pre-exist and they predate you, is there evidence that you have, for example, had conversations with the predecessor of this health minister? Can you show that in those conversations you have called for the repair of these equipment or whatever mitigating circumstances they are to be addressed? And what responses have you got? And ultimately, if you felt the responses you've got are not good enough, have you taken the professionally most credible decision of walking away because you realize that your position has been made untenable by the inability of those who have put you in trust of that facility to honor their part of the bargain as in giving you the right tools to work? If you've not done that, then ultimately you become part of the problem. So for me, I come to this conversation and I've had, like I said, I've had a lot of discussions around this. And I come to this conversation thinking, is the sacking in itself a means to an end or an end to a means?
What do you think it is from what you currently know?
And it's neither. And I've told all parties. And Richard would attest to the fact that I've been honest with all parties to tell them it's neither.